Hi, this is Mike from Printwear, and I'm here today with Lon from Graphic Elephants. Lon, thanks for being here today.
You bet.
Lon, what are some simple quality assurance steps that a screen printer can take before completing and shipping a job out of the shop?
Well, we've kind of always believed that quality is as much an attitude or a culture as it is particular steps within the process. Obviously, at the end of the belt, we've got a number of areas that we put checklists in to verify print quality, sizing, etc. But moving it up the process is so much more critical in assuring that by the time it gets to the end of the belt and you're boxing and sending it out the door, there aren't any problems. And by that I mean situations on press, screen making, the art department, sales, all these checklists that have to be. So you make the assumption that by the time they go in the box that everything is at the quality level that you expect. We've got a couple of cliche or hokey phrases. We like to believe that if you strive for excellence, strive for perfection, you can settle for excellence. But if your goal is good enough and the customer says it's fine, if good enough's the goal, then you're probably going to fall short of that, which means final product might be poor. So as the printer, as the screen printer, of course we're held to a high standard on the print itself, the quality of the garment, but also the presentation past that. The way things are boxed, the way things are on a packing slip, the presentation of the box label, all those things are important so that when the customer gets the box or the pallets, depending on the customer size, there's a solid quality first impression. If we repack into busted up, tore up, taped up boxes that say Gildan or Fruit or anything else on them and ship them to our customer unlabeled, that's the first impression they get, even if the quality of the printing and the garments themselves is at a high level. So really it becomes a culture and an attitude throughout.
Sure. So just that attention to detail and striving for excellence way before the end of the process.
Yeah, absolutely, through the process.
Sure. Why is a shop's layout so crucial to production efficiency?
It's the shop layout to production efficiency becomes fundamental. It's basically a garbage in, garbage out type of process, and in there's a couple of different methodologies. You can do like a linear configuration, which is basically a product arrives one door, product leaves another door. Another method is a loop or a horseshoe. You can come in the same door but go out the same door, running through the process in a complete loop. And really, I think most people really fall short in providing enough space for pre-press. Pre-press by definition is everything we do except the printing. It's screen making, it's the art separations, it's the prep, it's the ink mixing, it's the setup, and then we run production. And really, by definition, the entire part is pre-press. We get caught into laying out our sexy equipment, put dryers and presses and lay all that out, and then, you know, I'm beleaguering the point, but pushing the screen making department into the closet or the bathroom to make screens in 1,000 square foot with a 100,000 square foot facility, and it happens large and small. So real careful attention to layout, and we obviously offer that as a service, but what we try to get customers to do before they purchase anything, take the footprint that they have. For they're not good in a CAD program or Illustrator or whatever, draw it out on graph paper, each square is a foot, and then lay in circles and squares and rectangles of all your equipment to figure out, get your red magic marker in, bring your product in, it's got to come this way, it's got to come this way, bring your, the art has to come from here, screens have to come from here, they meet, they go, they come, you know, all these things have to happen with minimal amount of the arrows crossing, and it doesn't cost a whole lot of time or money in laying that out and deciding if it's feasible. Can I fit a 14 color in this space, or does it have to be a 12 so I can fit my flashes around? It's all very visual type of application to figure out how product will flow in and product will flow out.
So if a screen printer has extra equipment, like say an embroidery machine, what are some add-on or upsell items that they could practically suggest to their client?
Well, most of our experience is in screen print, and that's our emphasis. That's where we have the most experience. We kind of remodeled our approach about 10 years ago And during that, we brought in embroidery mostly to service one account because I didn't want them going to another screen printer and they happen to, or embroiderer and they happen to have screen print. So I think the more you can offer a client, the better. I don't think you necessarily have to be great at all the processes. We offer digital direct, we offer transfer, we offer a number of other decorating and embellishing techniques, but I wouldn't say have the skill set of somebody that has 15 machines and this is what they do. So I think anytime you can offer additional items, particularly if they're inexpensive, if you can offer transfer applications, whether it's numbers for sports teams or rhinestones or other things that you can offer with your primary focus, I think it's a great idea. And let's face it, anybody that buys t-shirts or sweatshirts usually is going to need hats. So at the end of the day, if we're doing the garments for them, we can sew hats for them in the same presentation.
Lon, thanks again for being here today.
My pleasure.